3. Newton's laws of motion. No copyright intended.
Welcome to the Modern Science Sports Center. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 Newton laws. The first one is the law of inertia, the second law is acceleration, and the third law is that every reaction has an equal and opposite reaction.
You know, we're doing this with basketball. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro? So, me and Joshua Zada, we're gonna be showing you how the 3 Newton laws applies in basketball.
Oh, we first have to work on our theory work. First Newton law of motion is the law of inertia. An object at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. An object in motion will keep in motion in the same direction and same speed unless acted upon from an unbalanced force. An example is a bus stops and you keep moving. The first Newton law of motion states that an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. This is shown by me picking up the ball. And also an object at motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by unbalanced force. This is shown by me throwing the ball jars and him catching it.
Fuck it!
We will now move on to Ronan with the second law of motion. Good.
So the second law is the law of acceleration. Acceleration is produced when a force acts on a mass. The greater the mass, the more force needed to accelerate. Force equals mass times acceleration. Acceleration equals force divided by mass. Mass equals force divided by acceleration. An example of this in basketball is that there is mass applied on the arm. I need greater force to accelerate the ball.
The third Newton law states that for every force there is an equal and opposite reaction. An example of this is when a ball is coming towards you and the force applied to the ball stops the ball and prevents it from moving forward. This law applies to basketball when I block the ball from Josh. And also when I dribble. Oh, shit.
Scocks.
Let's get that.
Newton's first law. An object maintains a constant velocity unless acted upon by another force. Car collides with another car and the car stops, but the driver keeps on going. Newton's second law. Acceleration increases with force and decreases with mass. An example of Newton's second law is that it will be easier to push an empty shopping cart than a full one. If pushed with the same amount of force, the empty one will go further, while the full one will be harder to stop. Newton's third law. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Example would be when you are walking, you are actually pushing on the earth, and the earth pushes you back, causing you to move. The same applies to cars, bicycles, and boats.
I hope you guys learned something today about the 3 Newton laws. Please like, subscribe, comment, holler at your boys. Yeah!
3. Newton's laws of motion. No copyright intended.
Good work.